This is really weird. It's following me. Yeah. So we got a new toy for the camera. If you can't tell, I'm gonna do this and see if it can keep up with me. I'm like, look at that.
Wow.
That's fun. Oh, let's see if it'll get you too. Hang on. It like looks for faces or something. No?
Just good looking ones.
No. It did only find mine.
Oh.
Yeah, well, all right. So this toy, the missus is off camera. She doesn't get how cameras work, so she just walks away.
Do you need me?
Always, darling.
Hello.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. So this is going. I'm blown away by this. Okay, what is this thing called? Because my camera geek friends, what is that thing? What is it? DMI? DODM? It's the thing you hold that's gray that you hold your phone.
Kind of like a...
And it actually has software that like tracks my face and moves it around. That's crazy. It's like having a cameraman.
Oh,
so some of you out there are a lot smarter than me. And that's okay. I accept it. And said, you're going to have to change the bushings, the riser bushings.
Excuse me. Sorry.
What the hell is wrong with her? The riser bushings. And I'm like, why? It's fine. This is fine. It's all fine. And then, how did it go?
Not well.
Didn't go well. So I got it all buttoned up and sat on it today, and it was like, wow, that's interesting. I can just like twist and turn, and yeah, it was like it turned the bike into a, what do they call that?
A rowing machine.
The rowing machine. So I ordered some polyurethane bushings and even some aluminum ones because they aren't crazy expensive, and if it ends up not working, then I can just put the solid ones in. But so bushings have to be changed. Otherwise, well, right now it's right. So another thing on these LA Choppers bars, I can't really give them a recommendation, right? At least not these bars here. These are called the tree huggers. She's trying to steal the. It's not working. Wow, that's it. That's jazzy what you got going on there. There you go. No, hang on. Come on, keep it out. No. So these are the tree huggers, which means they have like a captive nut on a half moon bracket thing that floats inside the bar. So what they do is they put it inside the bar and then bend it. Would you stop?
That's our relationship. One of us is a captive nut.
I am a captive nut. They bend it and then, can't come back out. And when they come out of the box, they have a plug, an Allen nut plug bolt in there. You can take those out. When I first took those out, it was should have been a sign because the plugs I took out were rusty, corroded looking, and the threads were dirty. And I was like, it'll be okay. Wasn't okay. So I ended up not fully stripping, but almost stripping one side, and ended up having to recut the threads both in the captive nut and on the bolt. It was a thing. And then also changed bushing. So the LA Choppers line kit, fantastic. Worth every penny. And it was like $400. It was worth every penny because the lines are so good. And that was the wiring extension, the clutch cable, the brake line, and the throttle cables. Yeah. The bars.
We all know what would have happened if you would have asked Harley for a clutch cable.
You got to bring that up, don't you? But another thing I would say, if things went really bad, which they didn't, if things would have gone really bad with those bars, the LA Choppers tree huggers, you could just put risers on. I mean, it's not knurled, but I could just put risers on. They're half-inch risers. They're about 150. I already looked because that was my plan Z. And you could just clamp them down and you'd be good to go. But I'm going to put the bushings in and get that back lined out. Still have to put brake fluid in the brakes. That's important.
Apparently.
Because right now it's just so much, it's like air brakes.
Not so much stopping as not stopping?
No, those are just air brakes. Like on tractor trailer. I got to put brake fluid in there. Clutch is all lined out and working wonderfully. So I do like the clutch. So that's pretty cool.
Is that thing safe on that stand?
The bike?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the J&S.
Okay.
Why is it looking at my belly? Stop! No, the J&S is good. I mean, I did have it strapped on when I was doing all the tugging and pulling on there, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's great.
Want to change the seat. New body is coming. That's several months off though because it's paint's involved.
I could use a new body.
No, you don't. I like the one you got.
Oh, that's so sweet.
We might go live. You want to go live tonight?
I don't know.
We might. I don't know. I'm on the mend. I'm having a little IPA. But it's Labor Day weekend. I don't know if people would come. Maybe we would just for fun. I don't know. We'll see. But over in the corner, you can't see, got all new lights for the front end from Custom Dynamics. The Pro Glow ones that have the colored circular thing, which is kind of cool. Because they gave me the whole light set thing to do with the new body comes in. That's all down the road. One thing I'm really excited about, which I haven't told you this yet, is I was contacted by Clockworks the other day. We all know Clockworks. I mean, the windshield and the CVOs are Clockworks. The windshields on the Ultras are Clockworks. I've had probably 4 or 5 of them over the years. I used the Flare windshield. You like it on the CVO, right? I mean,
I love it.
Yeah, that's
How
the only
tall is
windshield
yours?
I'll run. They're both 8.5s, I think.
Okay.
8.5 rise. The windshield actually is longer.
But Bodine has like a 16.
Bodine's got a 12-footer because he asked me what size mine was, and I said, I think it's a 12. I wasn't thinking, and he ordered a 12, and he was like, that was a billboard. The people behind me got no wind. Like, Anyway, it was a hilarious story where don't ask me things. I'm going to give you a wrong answer. But anyway, and I said, I got windshields for the bikes, and one thing they do have that I think is very cool is they make a dash insert. I'm looking for back here. That you take your speedo out and your ignition switch out, and this dash insert goes the full length of the tank, and you paint it to match the bike, and then you relocate your ignition switch onto where your horn is, and then just put your horn wherever you want to go. That's a really cool looking part, but I didn't want to go down the painting path yet.
Yeah.
But while I was talking to him, I told him, I said I run the windshields. And he said, have you ever had a Softail windshield before? And I said, no, I know you make them, but I'm not sure what they are. So they sent me a 17-inch tinted, what they call a hip flare windshield, which is just new Lexan to go in your stock frame. So I'm not going to do that today, but I'm really excited about that because I think that'll work really well. Because I will have, I have a quick release windshield for this Heritage, and I'm going to use it.
Clear, right?
It's got a tint to it.
A light tint?
It's got a little light tint to it. And it's got hips, and the hips don't lie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So, that's it. That's where we are. I'm getting better. Hope you're all doing really well out there. There's too much ugliness online these days, but I'm not going to go down that path. You want to go down that path? Let's not go down that path.
No.
Too much ugliness online these days, but take care of each other out there. We'll talk real soon.
Bye.